Hello once again, people, and welcome to yet another episode of Quake! Yeah, right now I'm doing kind of like a little bit of a marathon-ish type thing of Quake, just trying to kind of get through the shareware episode. Because, like I said, we're going to have to do it again when we do get to the full game. Because of the fact of the matter that it's, you kind of have to do it in order to get through the entire game. So, yeah, it's going to be a little redundant, but that's exactly the point, is that we have it really be done twice, and therefore I want to get through that first time relatively shortly. I don't want it to be like, we're stuck in the first time for a long period of time. So yeah, I'm trying to just kind of get through here or whatnot. We've already set up the compendium with a lot of different stuff, and we're ready to kind of continue onwards. Already we're at E1M4, which is a pretty good place of progress to be making. And therefore, we're plugging away at it. We're already at the second demo for Quake. It features 3 different levels in its demos. All stuff in episode 1. And it's going to be the same 3 demos in the full-scale game. So yeah, this is basically what we gotta get used to. And therefore, episode 1 and these particular levels will be very, very memorable to those who've seen the demos a bunch. Like me! Right, well, so just load up the game for 2 seconds, because you'll see it every single time. Anyway, well then, let's actually load up the game. Because, it's either that or I sit here talking for a long period of time. And before I actually do that, let me make sure my settings are right, because yesterday I was doing a stream, and that makes it so that way I'm at a different resolution than I like to be. Yeah. One of the not pretty things about switching all around is the fact of the matter that it's kind of like you have to remember what you're doing. I have to have a memory! Let's see here. We want to do load up the Grisly Grotto here. That works. Now. Interesting. Look at that. We don't have a super nail gun. But we do have 90 health. Look at that, 90 health. I'm pretty sure I healed up to 100. So I think it's pretty safe to say that if we go through this mission, it's going to be broken again, just like every other one was. Oh wow, there's a door inside the door. Wait, what's that? I don't think that was actually nails. Scrags actually look like Scrags for once. I mean, I really don't know what's going on half the time, but... Like I said, we know about this glitch, we know about the whole problem. And we just give someone for it. Drop it down this thing, okay. Let's actually, just restart. Like, let's type in map E1M4. I'm going to, cheat, definitely. But it's not really a cheat, because we're going to the same level we just started at. My skill is still 3, so that's nightmare mode. And yeah, I'm basically going back to pistol start, or shotgun start of E1M4. Not the best for continuity's sake, but like I said, we can't really have that because the levels keep getting broken on us. Look at all the extra health packs we couldn't see last time. Of course, now we have to play with, like, a lot less resources, but like I said, shotgun start is not really the way to know my duties, but and should I actually like drop this? I was thinking they couldn't hit me, but yeah, it looks like they can. I'm trying to like pot shot them. Well, at least there's one down. Come on, second guy. Okay, we got him for a second. Yeah, shooting with a shotgun's probably not the best of ideas. Alright, free secret. And that didn't crush the guy down here at all. Or if it did, he didn't make a sound for some reason. Where's that satisfactory sound of a guy getting crushed? Come on. We definitely need the armor because we don't want to die. More nails. Now we just need other weaponry. Tough part here is the fact of the matter that there's a bunch of scrags and oh god, I just picked up the biosuit. I didn't mean to do that. This is what happens when you're strafing. I can pick up whatever you walk into. I tell you, I have a love-hate relationship with the whole walking into things and that activating it. It means that there's no hidden objects in the levels, but it also means that you're likely to bump into something and do something wrong. That'll see if we won't drown underwater, so we can just shoot. Now we need to swim. Now the interesting thing is, we only have 7 shells. Uh-oh. 7 shells and an ogre. I need more guns. Like a seriously game. I have no shells now. Oh god, more ogres! Did I mention how tight the resources are here? Okay, worth it, worth it. We got... Owie! Whew. We definitely need to head back if we can, look for more resources. It's pretty painful. Oh! I didn't know where I was coming out. Wait, I slipped in the fishes? How did I slip in the fishes? An ogre hit me! I think that was a glitch because I died in water. It detected as I slipped in the fishes. Yeah, I think I really lost like a lot of shells trying to fight those 2 guys at the beginning. Okay, so we want to just strafe around this dude. 2 dead guys and haven't gotten hit yet. Now for the fun part. Let's slide down a bit. That's a lot better. Look at that, 30 shells. Wait, who spawned? It sounded like someone spawned. That was weird. Oh well. I really don't care, as I know the layout of the level enough that I know nothing should have spawned. And that's what I'm going to base it off of until we find something that messes me up. Well, I haven't really seen like any actual level differences. It's more like they're just, you know, unstable in this version. And of course the mechanics are somewhat different because it's buggier. See, there's a 3rd strike. Okay, if the ogre shows up, I think we'll be actually ready to deal with him. Come in here and get the extra rockets that we can't use because we don't have a rocket launcher. I love it when we can use a gun. Well, can't use a gun. That works, so now at least we're not about to die. Well, at least slightly less likely to die than we would have been before. We really don't need the biosuit, but completionist's sake, let's pick it up. Like, I really don't need it to swim around here. I really want to come this way because it triggers something later, and if you don't come this way, you end up in a bad situation. But the hard part is this section. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, I'm doomed, I'm doomed, I'm doomed! Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Especially since there's ogres above me shooting, so it's like they could just drop one of them down and hit me. Okay, we actually did that. Amazingly. Ah! I wasn't paying attention to where he was dropping the grenades. I was doing fine until I got to him, surprisingly. See, that's the thing, I need to get the super nail gun, because that will really help here, but at the same time, I believe if you go the other way, you end up messing the opposite way, the ogre doesn't spawn. And we want to have the ogre spawn for completionist's sake. You see a problem with that? Ooh, I think there's some infighting going on. Except for the fact that, you know, the knights aren't really doing that good of a job of doing anything. What's there like right here? It's always like bouncing at him, maybe. Wow, that actually worked to kill everybody besides one. Wow! That worked amazingly well. That conserved a lot of shells. That's pretty awesome, actually. That really worked to just making everybody die and me have a bunch of shells to use. Strategy! I am glad I did that. And then people say I don't have strategy in these games. And by people, I mean pork nuts. Like, seriously. I play Thief, and yet I don't have strategy for some reason. I'm still wondering about that. How exactly do you think I don't have strategy in these games when I do stuff like that? I think there's more strategy involved than, like, Heretic or Hetson or any of those. Those are still layman shooters. Wait, just gonna sit there and shoot me from the door? Could you, like, die? I only have a certain number of shells. No, I said I still need to go back and get the super nail gun, but we really need to kill these fiends. Like, I'm totally serious. We can't miss on these thieves. And that, of course, means absolute craziness. Okay, I think where the thieves actually fell down. I wish they could drown. They're stuck in the water. I'm taking that in my favor. Hey, if he wants to do something like that, I sure am not going to complain. Oh god, there's a lot of ogres up there. Was this a wise idea? I'm not too sure. Let's move a bit for a second. Hey, at least that's a bit less for when in the future we come back with the silver key. And the good news is there'll be less up there to try and kill me in the end result. It's not like, you know, by doing this we're wasting ammo for something that we wouldn't have to deal with later. No, we'd have to deal with these guys and kill these guys, so we might as well do it right now. Okay, that's a lot less ogres at least. Everyone's not gonna be raining on my parade with literal grenades. Ow! Oh, I forgot about you! Hi there! Yeah, I kind of forgot about him. Whoopsie daisy! At least that didn't go too bad. I feel like a fish in a barrel right now. Oh god, look at this. This is not fun at all. It's not for me. Straight left. Okay, so we got to the super nail gun at least. We've gotten the gun. We've earned our right to use it. By nearly dying. If we could go back, I believe we should have health lying around somewhere, right? No? Any little health I can grab, it would be nice. But yeah, it looks like I've been gathering health throughout the entire level and not really saving any. Good news is, there isn't too many hard hitters in this mission. It's just more a bunch of enemies all together. And, I also don't think there's, like, any zombies. So luckily we don't need to worry about the fact that we don't have any explosives. Thank goodness for that. I tell you, I'm gonna be worried about that in future missions when we actually have to worry about that. I wasn't given a choice in the matter. I have to gun you down. Let's hope we can find more ammo. Quick, to the health pack! Okay, some more nails, so that way we don't die immediately. Let's get some more. You see, they're giving us plenty of nails to deal with everything. It's really becoming quickly the staple gun to use here. It's just the super nail gun and gun everything down. Thank goodness for that, because we don't have much else that's good. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of this to try and survive this place. Up we go! Upsy daisy! More nails? What am I saying? There's a lot of nails, so really conservation would not be smart here. Because we have so many nails, it's like we'd end up losing it because we're not getting many shells and getting a bunch of nails. We might as well use them because they keep giving it to us. At least that's my rationalization for why I'm doing what I'm doing. Alrighty, 32 enemies done. Also starting to run out, but look, more nails! What did I say? Sometimes you just have to dive towards the enemy. You see, that sometimes actually works well. We really need health. There is health, but we also have some scrags there. Let's see here. I need to, like... Let's actually use shotgun to supply this guy, because, after all, he's a single scrag. He's a threat, but not the biggest threat in the world. It's a trap! Quickly, let's get back over here and use this to our advantage. Yeah, health is probably not going to be my strongest suit here, but luckily, we're doing good on killing things. We've gotten the key. Now we can head back, and hopefully the Ogre's over there. Whereby I can stun him and shoot him down. Oh no, no Ogre. But I ran over here and tried to open the door first. I guess it didn't work at all back in this version. Either that or we really just got bad luck at a draw. In either event, it's really something that you can't really do. It's not my fault that happened. So I can't exactly blame myself for this occurring. And I'm not sure that a replay would fix that. So, yeah, like I said, we came and did the procedure that was supposed to be done to fix that. We came towards the door before we went the other way. That's supposed to be the fix. But as you saw, that didn't really work too well this time. More precious nails. I think actually I could shoot down this guy with shotgun shells. See, it wasn't much of a threat. And guys that aren't threats, we kind of want to take down shells so everyone else doesn't need them. Okay. One more. Scrag, I can take you down easily enough. Especially because I know what's up ahead, so I want to save some nails. If I can. Guess I see some more lying around. We're going to need them. Otherwise, we're going to deal with a lot of pain. Okay, next thing, we need to get past this area, which basically is going to open up. A bunch of ogres are going to spawn. Yeah, it's going to be painful, but luckily I think this we can worry about by going back to the staircase, so from here, we can, like, pot shot them. So we'll see how this works. See, they can't reach me. Ta-da! Strategy! They are unable to hit me. I can stand here all day. They're not going to be a threat. Gotta love ogres and their weaknesses. But this is the type of stuff you need to think about when you're trying to play with only a shotgun and a super nail gun. And you need the super nail gun ammo up ahead. Because you don't think there's any other nail ammo up and coming, and you're going to need it drastically. Haha! That was brilliant! This one we're going to have to strafe, but luckily we only have to worry about one side now. Okay, move back, move back. We luckily have some more health up ahead. Okay, bounce down. Okay, that works, that works. And we can get a little bit of health and we can move forward. We're doing good. Whew, take a breath. And we're going to play Let's Not Die Due to the Fiends up here. Wait, it's Knights. Not Fiends. What am I saying? I thought it was a bunch of Fiends. I don't know why my memory said Fiends, but yeah, I was thinking like 5 Fiends. That would have been terrible. Now, I do believe there is one Fiend here. So there we are, 1 Fiend. That still not justifies 9. Also come over here and get our shells, because we need to shoot stuff. Now, we only have 8 more enemies to go, and we gotta get past these. More to go! Owie! 2 more! 1 more! Yay! I opened stuff up! What did I open up? I opened up an area with rockets I can't use. Oh. Actually, I believe there is a grenade launcher in this level, but yeah, it's at the very end of the level to a point that you're not going to use it. Actually, we could go back, grab it, and then head forward for a second. I think I'll do that, because really, otherwise we're not going to be using the grenade launcher at all. And really, we might as well grab it to take use of it. Thought I heard a scrag for a second. I mean, look at our ammo. It's not too great. And I can really take advantage of the grenade launcher. So, this is why knowing the levels helps. This is the way to secret exit, and where we're going to actually go at the end. But we need to get all the enemies. Or basically 58, because, like I said, there's one ogre that didn't spawn in the map. Not my fault. I can't help it. I might actually no-clip and kill him just for that showcase of where was he type of situation. Like I said, he's supposed to spawn here, but his trigger breaks a lot. And, yeah, in more modern versions of the game, usually you can solve it just by going to the door. And, like, done before going to Silver Key. That, like, alerts him or something. But, as you see, it doesn't seem to fit always. Or, it didn't work in his old version. I'm not sure which of the two it is. But, it didn't work this time. I have evidence that I did what I needed to do. So, yeah. And to play, let's bounce some grenades off stuff, and that didn't really work too well. I'm not doing too well on shooting the grenades right now. I could just, like, have shot him with a regular gun, but we need to blow him up with grenades, because we have 39. And so therefore, it's probably one of the best guns to use at the moment. Let's use the nail gun. I like the nail gun. Because close proximity or whatnot makes it a lot easier not dealing with that. Super nail gun's good if you just want to wipe things out. Problem is, it runs out of stuff easily. You know, I could use a double-barreled shotgun. We didn't even get a single one throughout this entire mission. Alright, I believe there's a scrag that appears, so we're gonna charge these guys. Yep, because charge them meant that they weren't going to lob down a bunch of grenades and hit me a bunch. Like I said, sometimes you need to risk, like, getting injured a bit, just so we don't get injured a bunch. That's kind of the strategy when it comes to Quake in these particular situations. Sometimes for the original game. Anyway, that's the way to E1M4. I showed you the way to E1M9. And that's the way we're going to take our course. But yeah, sometimes you need to get injured when you're doing like something like this, because we're working with limited resources. If we had our full range of resources, it wouldn't be a problem. But since we only have a limited number based on whatever's in the level, we kind of have to take more risks and try and dive at them or whatnot to make them do their lesser attacks so we can conserve or whatever we need to do. So yeah, it's more of a risky situation than it would otherwise be. Anyway, we made it to the exit. You know where the exit is. We saw the exit. I'm going to no-clip. I only have 6 nails. So let's hope he's not really in like a place where... He's not in that box. If he was at bots, I think he'd be in this one. I hear him even. I can shoot him, he can't hit me. Yeah, but that's where he was. That's the bots he didn't spawn out of. I just wanted to show that. Truthfully, we got 58 out of 59, but I had to show that just to say, where was he? Did we miss him in the map? No, we didn't miss him in the actual map, he just never spawned. Like I said, that's a glitch that often occurs. It stinks that it occurred in this version, because it would be nice to have said I did it legitimately fully. But yeah, I think it honestly was due to this particular version. So I guess only time will tell if, like, I test it again or so and see it does something different. Anyway, into the portal! Oh yeah. We take ridiculously long periods of time to complete very quick maps. Why? Because we're doing it all on shotgun starts. We're crazy! Anyway, we'll save here as Ziggurat Vertigo. And even though the guns are looking right now, like, every level now we're having, like, the right guns, it still seems like it breaks as soon as, like, we reload it. Like, it looks fine now, but as soon as we reload it, you know it's going to be broken. So, yeah, we're going to have to start doing this, whereby I do, like, shotgun start all these levels. Needless to say, it's going to make for a very interesting experience as we try and make it through these different levels on just a shotgun start. I think actually, though, this is the era, like, I believe Quake was still, like, the era of Doom and that type, because Doom was made by id Software when they had a certain focus in mind, which was basically to make levels. The focus wasn't on interconnecting the levels together, so there really wasn't any sort of balance. And what ended up happening was, the levels were a lot easier to complete than they intended. So, like, what you end up seeing for Doom, even though normally I go through them, like, just regularly, because that's kind of how the campaign's set up or whatnot, really, it's all shotgun, pistol starts there. It's intended to almost be that you are doing it every mission, start with a reset inventory, and go from there. And yeah, that makes certain things very painful. I can't actually say that, I've done, like, every level in Doom with, like, a pistol start, surprisingly, but yeah, it takes sheer persistence of will and determination, sometimes a lot of luck. And that's basically what it seems like it's going to be going on here, is that now we actually have to do it, and we have it recorded, a shotgun start of Quake. So far, it doesn't seem too bad, but so far we've only been doing the easier beginning levels. The good news for this one is that because this is a shareware, we only have to worry about episode 1. So, it's like, hopefully we can make our way through episode 1, and hopefully next time it fits us up. Otherwise, we're going to have to spend the entire game doing this. That would be interesting. I shotgun started every level in Quake. I mean, I could do that anyway, just for the reps and whatnot, but really, I'm not a big fan of resetting inventory or whatnot. It just doesn't feel right when you're, you know, it's kind of like supposed to be a seamless campaign. Individual levels make sense, but a seamless campaign where it sends you to another level, it doesn't make sense to restart. Anyway, with all that in mind, I've been rambling for long enough. So thank you very much all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.